Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Renowned Explorers. I will admit, last time, things did not go well. Our expedition met with failure. Which, alas, is just kind of how things go sometimes. But we're starting afresh. With the same difficulty, same Iron Man sort of mode, but with a new crew. Now, let's see, who do we want to bring this time? Because last time we had Amelia leading the crew, and I am a fan of Amelia, but now it seems like a good chance to try someone else. Someone like... Yes, we'll go with Harry Walker, who seems to be... who is from the United Kingdom. He's 21. He is sort of set towards devious and aggressive, and his captain perk for being in charge is he gains 75% more gold from treasure hunts. So this guy in charge, we will be trying to get more money. Let's see, now for the rest of the party. Well, it did recommend him with Charles and Bai. Let's have a quick look. Where is... Ah, here we go. We found Bai. Bai Hackenton fought for Greek independence from a young age. Now she's a terrifying mercenary. So let's see. Yes, very much the same way as him, as Harry. Bai here is devious and aggressive, though she tends to favor aggressive. Alright, and let's see, where's... Charles Temperton. Another member from the UK, in this case ex-sailor and ex-butler from Manchester. Let's see, aggressive and devious, diplomatic and survivalist. Alright, this seems like a pretty solid team. Let us go. So we got 2 Brits and a very dangerous Greek woman. Hoorah. This is it. You just got your Renowned Explorers International membership. Harry wants to make a big entrance and wants to investigate a mystic appearance, a druidic stone circle. Alright, we've done this before. We can skip the tutorial. So let us go. See what the world has to offer. Just your luck, a pack of hungry wolves is following you. Only one way to get out of this. We can either defend ourselves, or because Bai has points in tactician, we get a buff going into combat. And we get bonuses for ending the encounter aggressively. I am perfectly okay with that. Well, Carrie carries a gun. Nice. Let's see, our British man has his fists. And now Bai. Stab. Stabby stabby. But yes, we do have the advantage of gun, sword, and fisticuffs. Pushing forward. Very good. Threat averted. Those wolves will bother you no more. Stories like these will do well at the Renowned Explorers. Wonderful. Now let us push on. The crew is walking through the forest quietly. When they hear the bushes rustle, the crew sneaks up to see what's causing all that noise. A white stag. What a fascinating sight. Not only is this a invaluable observation, but the stories come from this will impress the renowned explorers. Nice. Very well, keep pushing forward. In the middle of the forest, you find ruins of some sort. What it actually was remains to be uncovered. The crew starts an investigation, and Harry soon finds some ancient Celtic writing on a stone. It reads, "Welcome to the Otherworld, where we fairies live. We have been chased off our homeland by the Celts and now live in this magical place." The crew is looking at the text with interest when suddenly a small person pops up. "Ye, I am a fairy of old. Get off my land immediately or I'll cast a spell on ye." It's obviously an orphan child. Nice try, kid. Still, pretty impressive that an orphan child was able to decipher the script. Harry offers the lonely child the chance to join you as part of your entourage. The girl happily accepts. "Yes, I can make up stories and help you with reports. Finally, I'm going to see more of the world." That was probably a terrible accent, but a terrible Celtic accent, but why not? We'll go with it. What a strange noise. Music is coming from a meadow, but there is no one in sight. It seems that the wind, in combination with some strange type of twin flower, is making the sound. You listen for a while to the beautiful sound and make a note of the phenomenon. Wonderful. Pushing forward. The crew find an overgrown rock formation with some rare herbs growing on it. However, Harry recognizes the useful minerals might be in the rock. Harry is curious to see what more is in there. The crew is now in a dilemma. Charles wants to save the plans for research. Harry is getting to see what more is in the rock, a bit at the cost of destroying the herb's habitat. Let's see. We could... You know what, we'll go research this early on simply because we can use it to give us some advantages later on. You decide to save these herbs for the sake of science. Others can now come here and investigate these rarities for themselves. Harry is kind of disappointed, however. A little bit, but what can you do? We're just gonna roll up here because there be free food. Nice, you find a grove full of edible berries, vegetables, and clean water. This will allow you to restock on your some supplies. Nice. Some cuddly sheep are fond of the crew and keep surrounding you. It makes it hard to move, and you have to do something. Alright, we've got some sheep. And we get a bonus if we end the encounter in a friendly manner. Not our greatest strength, but it will do. Sometimes you just kind of have to make do with what you got. See any more sheep apart from these ones? No. They are adorable. Just look at them. They're adorable sheeple. Now let's see if we can finish off. No. Alas, we were not able to team up on this sheep. We had a fumble. But that is fine. Both sheep are in a fairly weak condition. Now let's finish them off. Happy sheep. You are a true friend of the animals. The sheep will follow you, but Charles teaches them not to get in the way. Charles even gives the cutest sheep a name. Woolly Bar. Nice, and everyone's leveled up. Okay, so what can we do with you? What can we do with people? Now, how do we... Well, that's the question. How do we want to level up? See, I might have Charles start in diplomat, being our party diplomat. We'll take Quick Thinker, the Nimble, because I'm pretty sure that will probably be useful in certain circumstances to some degree. And... Well, might as well go all in with being a bit of a rogue. Let's go the longer route. On one of these rainy days, you see a feather flying beneath a small tree. The feather is both magnificent and valuable. So, yeah, we gained a little bit. Nothing bad. We can work with that. The crew walks through a dense part of the forest where they see a characteristic chirp. When they hear a characteristic chirp coming from above, the crew looks up and sees an elusive gold bird. These babies are worth a ton to bird traders. Sadly, the bird seems to know that it's very desirable, and makes to fly away. The crew feels disappointed at this missed opportunity, when someone's unpredictable instincts kick in. Let's see, we can... You know what, we already give Bry Quick Thinker Nimble. Unpredictable. In what seems to be less than a tenth of a second, Bray jumps on Harry's shoulders and reaches for the bird. The bird manages to get away, but the thrill of hunting little feathered friends triggers primal qualities in Bray. Yeah, so Bray is now a very good, pretty solid actually. Just very good tactician, very quick thinker, which can be useful. What an amazing place. The nature here has remained untouched for ages, and the forest cliffs hold some valuable ore. The crew could spend days here, but to really get a result, it needs to focus on one task. Will it spend the day collecting research, collect valuables, or spend extra supplies to get both? You know what, we're going to go with a bit of money, because we haven't been getting a whole lot of that lately. The Druidic Circle must be somewhere around here. Once we get there, this expedition will come to an end. You know, we're going to do it because we're running low on supplies, and yeah. The crew vigorously searches through the dense forests. It doesn't take long before you find it. A standing stone circle. The ruined main Mahan must contain valuable information to study. It will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned explorers. However, you hear a familiar laugh. Behind you stands the French explorer Rivalix, who is considered to be the most promising of the renowned explorers. He got here just before you did. Thank you, Amateur. Under Rule 424B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need to take the main Mahon to impress a lady. Explain all the hard work you had to do to get here. Ravix looks at you as if he really cares and continues, "Oh wow, this is most unfortunate. Maybe you should talk about this with my most intelligent and diplomatic scientist, Lady Cassandra Suffolk. I'm sure she'll hear out all your problems while I take the manure." Before Harry can stop Rivlix, his crew scientist Cassandra steps forward. "Hello, fellow renowned explorers. I heard you have some problems now? Let me help you, yes?" She is not letting you pass. Alright. We get bonuses if we are diplomatic. If we go devious, I think she won't particularly mind, but she'll hate us if we go aggressive. Alright. You know what, we'll fight for being friendly. But I will admit our party does benefit more from devious and aggressive actions. I can't help but feel like the fact that we have someone who's bloody. The fact that this Frenchman uses mobsters is a pretty big sign that something is not right here. Alrighty. Righty. We're not so good at the whole We're not so good at the whole. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Friendly thing, but we are good at other things, though. And the mobsters are unable to really stop us. Let's try and press down here. There we go. Because say what you will about Bree here, she's not so good at the whole speech defense thing. It's sad, but true. Let's see if we can take her down. Because if we can get her down while we're in a friendly mood, then hopefully... Yes! Victory is ours. Pleased with our diplomatic results. Cassandra is very content with you. Oh my, you are quite kind, yes. I will be rooting for your rise, yes. Please take some research papers we collected. Sorry that I couldn't help you with your problems. She leaves to follow Rivalix, who somehow managed to get away with a whole Manir. You got some research, but no Manir. Rivalix is gone with the main Mahir. The most interesting and telling scriptures were on it. Suddenly, a hooded figure appears on the scene. A druid pops out of the forest. Amazing! I saw how you handled that encounter just now. Your friendly solution is admirable. I'm honored that someone like you is looking for our history. Allow me to help with a divination. Please tell me, what is it you dream to chase? Well, considering that that our crew benefits from money, to be a wealthy and successful adventurer. The druid smiles. Ah, wealth. I'm sure you'll spend it wisely. I'll divine the earth for valuables, but no guarantees. The druid does some chants and urges you to follow him. He suddenly stops and points at the ground. The crew starts to dig and finds a unique treasure surrounded by gold. Alright, what have we got? The Celtic Horned Helmet. Ceremonial helmet used by the Celts. +4 to 6 research from encounters, and +2 encounter. Nice. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you'll have to beat Revelix. Now it's personal. Back to London. Yes, and we've built a reputation for being friendly. Admittingly, not particularly ideal for us, but it'll do. That's the exotic location uncovered in the Irish Isles by promising explorer Harry Walker. Explorers Society board members are excited at the progress of this sympathetic scientist. That's a magnificent job, yada yada yada. We know the drill. Let's just go to it. And now for scientific studies. Who here's got... Anyone here a scientist? No. I guess it'll be Charles then. And we'll give him an engineer. We'll give him engineering with... Let's see. Advanced tools. We didn't quite get enough for the additional supplies, but we can fix that. Alright, we got those additional supplies, which gives us a bit more to work with. Very good. Although... we could potentially finish the entire tree. At least very early on. Yes, we can. Nice. And while we're at it, we'll try and get we'll try and get some extra money as well. For equipment. And we will go with wits. Let's see. Yes, and we'll gain some more renown from gold. Very good. So we've unlocked all of this tree off the bat. Nice. Now let's see. Item store. Kind of basic, but we will do what we can. Let's see. Well, first we'll give that compass to Charles because it not only gives a bit of resistance to damage, but it also gains an extra-additional survivalist perk, which will be useful pushing forward. And let's see a quick buy. As much as I would love to just buy everyone awesome stuff, I think just a solid upgrades, at least to start with, is a pretty good... a good beginning. Alright, and now the entourage. See, we can't quite get ourselves the specialists yet, but we can. If nothing else, get ourselves some basic people. Very good indeed. Let's see, how long has this video been going on? for not too long for a season start. I guess we can start. We can do an actual proper expedition. So let's see, our options. The Hungarian Fort, Mali Mystery, or the Caribbean Isle. See, I do believe the Caribbean Isle was where our adventure ended last time. However, this time around we do have a much more aggressive party. And they are a lot more physically fit for the task. Finally, you can start your search for Rojak's treasure. The treasure, once stolen from the Spanish Silver Fleet, should be somewhere on this pristine and beautiful island. Harry looks at the map you got from Pinkerton to find out where. A place near a waterfall. So there's where it is. The crew sets foot on the beautiful island and look around. Just when Harry finds some man-made debris and realizes this island is not as uninhabited as you first thought, you've got company. Smugglers, they come rushing towards you. Our secret island has been discovered. We've got to silence them, mates. It seems they will leave you no choice. Let's say we can end this however we want. We're going violent. Because I didn't choose to be friendly. I really didn't. Alright, let's finish you off with a quick stab. And some nasty words, just to scare the hell out of people. Ah, yes. Harry, unfortunately, is something of a glass cannon when it comes to physical damage. Though he can dish it out fairly well. So note going forward, make sure that Harry is not the frontline person. And we have dominated our opponents through force. With the smugglers out of the way, your crew has enough time to hide the boat and start exploring the island. Sadly, it seems that this island is a smuggler's hideout. Better be careful. Whatever. We've done this before. A group of monkeys, led by a blue monkey, is bullying another barrel. They look really scared. Sadly for you, the blue monkey notices you and tries to assert his dominance over you as well. It is not called a barrel of monkeys. I think I've said this before. Alright, so being devious or aggressive is the way to go. We're going to be aggressive, because screw the monkeys. Screw them all. Ah. That might be why. Screwing them by telling the monkeys to bugger off might not be the best idea. Because being aggressive puts us in a negative state. Not good. However, at least when we're both devious, we're at least not in a weak position. But look, a dead monkey. Hurrah! And a stab, and another stabbed monkey. All the monkeys be dead. All of them. We can get both of them with this. So one down. And the blue monkey is pissed. Let's see. You know what? Let's go with aggression, because we've already done it. Aggression, being aggressive, being the same thing, does add to our consistent power. And the monkeys are defeated. We've set an aggressive example for the monkeys. The bullied monkeys are delighted you punched out that blue monkey's barrel. They start copying your behavior and start practicing claw attacks and bites. These guys would hold themselves pretty well in the jungle. Fair enough. See, we're not going to go there because traders probably not a big thing. Let's say nothing interesting on the beach. That's fine. Oh, improvement. The crew finds a native tablet that contains cryptic knowledge. You are pretty sure this knowledge can be used on this expedition to either improve someone's grit or improve someone's speech defense. Let's go with the defense. It's a message about patience and composure to understand the environment, increasing speech defense for this expedition. The message was only fully interpreted by one crew member, though. Bree. The message really speaks to Bree, who now better prepares for this expedition. Bree attempts to communicate the spirit of the message, so the crew only understands it on a superficial level. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hello. What an amazing find. In the deep of the jungle, you find the elusive 100-year fruit. The low-hanging fruit takes more than 100 years to grow to the size. Surrounding the fruit is a barrel of monkeys performing a ritual never witnessed before. You can just take this fruit to safety. A naturalist might be inclined towards studying the fruit. Studying the monkey's ritual. You know what, we're just gonna take the fruit. You quickly run up and snatch the 100-year fruit. The monkeys seem heartbroken, allowing you to escape with this natural treasure. So it has no additional events, it just gives us some insight and some renown. That's fine. Just... The main reason we grabbed it was because we wouldn't be so good at, you know, countering. Now this is an encounter we have seen before. As you walk through the jungle, you spot a big shadow jump away and further into the woods. It looks big and intimidating. Yeah, we're following this thing. The Titan Ape. Alright, Harry takes the blow, and we start off. Not great, but... yeah, he has a bit less health to start with, but we can make do. Alright, we've punched an ape in the face. And now we've insulted them. Let's see, Titan Ape. This ape will dominate you if he senses you are devious. Extremely tough. That's fine. We don't really need to be devious for this one. Though, being devious does... Ah, Nerves of Steel, so you are immune to Terrify. Yep, but you're weak to impressed. Nope, that was a fumble. Fumble and a half. And oh look, more monkeys. Let's see if we can get some more damage done. Alright. The problem fundamentally comes down to when it comes to just raw power, we're not gonna win. Well, we can potentially win it, since it's just a 3-on-1. Let's just keep her relatively healed up. And now the monkey's not happy anymore. Alright, he's boosted his happiness up a bit. Alright, we can work with this. We can definitely work with this. Get back up. Get back up and stepping. So we're in a very strong position, though I'm fairly certain Bree's probably gonna go down again. Possibly, once the other monkeys show up and start insulting her. Because she's not so good at dealing with being insulted. But a fumble works. Go down, you damn dirty ape! Titan ape subdued. The Titan ape is broken and defeated. You capture the ape with relative ease now that it's unable to defend itself properly. This ape will be the central attraction in zoos and circuses all over the world. We've gained the treasure, the amazing Titan. Nice. That is a good one. Alrighty, where do we want to go? We'll head this way. The jungle seems bountiful, but it is hard to traverse. You could spend an extra supply to explore this deep jungle. Let's see. Because Charles is a level 1 survivalist, we'll spend the supply to do it. You were starting to lose hope that you would find anything of interest, but then Charles makes a great find, a deep amethyst. This precious stone will do great as a scientific treasure, but you could also send it away to sell it at market value. We're gonna sell it. We gain bonus points from actually selling treasure and shit. We might as well. You spot a whole camp where smugglers are busy moving around crates. The cargo seems valuable. You really want to know what's in those crates, but you can't possibly take on other smugglers. You know what? Harry's good at this. Harry can pass for a smuggler easy. To no one's surprise, really, Harry makes an excellent smuggler. Sadly, the crates are just full of half-filled bowls of rum and not that interesting. Harry did, however, get the opportunity to share a drink with these merry smugglers. So we're going to... We'll get a bit more research going, simply because that way, if we do research, then that way we can get some additional bonuses later on. Harry hears something rustling in some of the trees. You immediately think of monkeys, but all of a sudden 2 smugglers carrying bananas come descending down. One tells the other, "We're sure to get an extra portion of coconuts if we deliver them to the boss." Harry becomes agitated, since only being worth an extra portion of coconuts isn't flattering at all. Let's see. Brian notices a bunch of bananas needing only a little push to fall onto the smugglers. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Bree throws a small rock at the bananas. They fall exactly on one of the smugglers' heads. They charge in your direction. Let us show the worth. Let's see, no bonuses one way or the other. Let us be aggressive. Damn, Harry's piercing shot just wrecks people. I love it. I know we had a reputation before for being friendly, but no. No, we're not. Aggression all the way. Our apologies, worthy explorers. Here, take our bananas as an apology. So we get more money. Nice. Let's see. While you are passing through the Caribbean jungle, Harry spots a rundown treehouse. You arrive at the tree where the house is built. It looks abandoned, and the only way up is an old, decaying ladder. Climbing seems to be the only way of reaching the treehouse, but if someone falls, you might lose resolve. So you decide to only let one person go up. Harry also mentions that a rogue or engineer could be useful for exploring the treehouse. Well, that is true. However, in this case, we're going to be sending Charles, because Charles is particularly good at this stuff. Charles has made it inside the treehouse. Someone must have been hiding here a long time ago. It's a desolate place now. Charles looks around, examines the rubble, looks through the window, which gives us bonus study and campaign, or examine the rug. Or just leave the treehouse. Examine the rug. Charles picks up the rug to see if it is of any value. While doing so, Charles notices some sort of small safe beneath the rug. A danger sign is printed on the side. Let's see. Try and open the safe. Why not? Damn. Trap is triggered. With care, Charles opens the safe door. Charles carefully turns the knob of the door, but is surprised by the click sound. The wooden floorboards of the treehouse disappear, and both Charles and the safe fall right through. The others come rushing at the sound of the crash and see Charles on top of a safe. It seems the safe cannot be opened anymore. Charles tells the others about the things and events in the treehouse. Bray is surprised and wonders how long this house has been standing there. Hard to say. A shame, but it happens. And he's leveled up again. Nice. Let's see. Group insults debuff causes the target an additional minus. Okay, we're going to go with group insecurity, which is going to make his group insult a lot more dangerous, because anyone hit with it is going to be taking a pretty solid debuff. The group finds some materials to create some helpful gear and tools. Alright, Charles, go nuts. Congratulations, Charles has a stroke of inspiration on how to use those coconuts in just the right way. The result is an excellent tool. Nice. However, we are more or less out of supplies, so unless... Finally, you found the waterfall rock. The treasure hidden by the notorious pirate Roche must be here somewhere. Onwards. What a fantastic sight. No wonder that pirate Captain Roche chose this place to bury his treasure. The clue starts to look for clues and signs of treasure under the peerless guidance of Harry. It seems to take longer than expected. Someone might have set up a defensive camp while the while the other crew members continue searching and digging. Harry evaluates the situation. Bray, do it. It looks like a bastion. Bray creates a camp at a strategic location, with a lookout and everything. Besides that, it was a good way to learn about the environment. You will be prepared for any hostilities that come your way. Nice. To find the treasure, the crew spends hours looking for Roach's marks. The night passes and guard duties change, while the crew works diligently to uncover the secret treasure. It is not long the next morning until something happens. Harry follows a trail of gold coins and finds treasure. After hours and hours of searching and digging, Harry's shovel finally hits a wooden chest. The crew opens it up to see the Spanish treasure in all its glory, surrounded by other precious pieces. The crew prepares to dig out Roche's treasure when you hear a deep laugh from behind. It's the smuggler boss. I heard these rats were on my island, but I didn't think they would be so kind as to find this treasure for me. Get your paws off my booty, landlubbers! He hurls a heavy object at you. Watch out! A ticking bomb! It's going to blow and take some of the treasure with it. Harry needs to take charge of the situation immediately. We can defuse this thing pretty damn easily. With sweaty hands, Harry manages to defuse the old bomb. You're able to secure some valuables before the boss comes in. Nice. The boss confronts you. You seem you won't go down with just an old sea mine. I'll show you what happens when you disrespect my territory. Fellas, get the treasure and crush these landlubbers! It seems there's no choice. To battle! Let's see, it seems that no matter what option we take, we are in good condition. Right, first bugger down. Take another one. And Harry. Taunted and ruffled. So that guy's lot is too angry to really think straight. See, more of them are coming. Hang on, before we do, you're enraged by taunt. So you're weak to taunt. All right, we can work with that. And being devious does give us some advantages. Let's see. Just a hidden attack, nice. While also protecting Harry from being hit by the big guy. Or what I would have hoped to have done that, but apparently did not. Thankfully, we have our... Charles can do a bit of damage, because he weakens them pretty badly. Because not only do they lose armor, but they lose speech defense as well. Let's finish this. His confidence is broken. Don Smuggloni. Boss's confidence is broken. You totally broke their spirits. The smuggler boss is having difficulty keeping his act together and runs away in tears. His crew follows to at least try and cheer him up. You hear their voices fade into the distance. Come on, boss, you ain't that bad. We love you. You're the baddest smuggler on this island. With the smugglers gone, you can safely retrieve the treasure. Which we will. Rejects treasure. So biggest haul of pirate treasure found yet. So 10% of gold to all collect tokens, and another +1 treasure hunt. Nice. It looks magnificent. The scent of gold fills the air. With Roche's treasure in your hands, the expedition is a success. You can proudly return to London with this old Spanish treasure. Well done. Nice. And we got some revenge by being able to take down the damn monkey. And we're just going to be swimming in loot and renown from this one. It's going to be glorious. Let's see. Explorer Society board members are excited at the progress of this mad scientist Harry Walker. Oh, and we've actually managed to go up the renown ladder. We've beaten out Virginia James. Nice. With a great adventure behind you, you can send a report to an explorer welcoming city. This will unlock new possibilities on the world map, but you can only unlock one city per expedition. Let's see. Well, I'll go to New Orleans for the equipment shop. New equipment shop. Greetings, Explorer. We down here in New Orleans read all about your amazing adventures. Just so you know, our shops in downtown New Orleans have some special offers just for people like you. We hope to see you soon. Governess Johnson. Alright, we also got some levels up. Alright, let's see. Let's see, Big Blast, Harry's piercing shot will shoot in a cone instead of a line, but range goes down a bit. Or, in this case, Penetrating Shot. Piercing Shot gains +20 power each time it penetrates an enemy. I like this one. And it also gives us an extra room for a trinket. Just from the level up. And now Bria, let's see, Rain of Blades, gain an extra attack on Bria's normal attack with 50% attack. Or Soldier of Fortune, gain 1 collect when resolving a battle aggressively. Rain of Blades, because while getting extra gold is nice, I would much rather gain a bit more. We would much rather gain a bit more get a bit more benefit from actually winning in combat. Alright, we're gonna go and try and get ourselves a bit of research going. Simply because, not so much for the renowned, but simply so that if we can get... There we go. That extra point of that extra thing of research, so that we can get an absolute crap ton of additional supplies. Because extra 3 supplies, that's a pretty good deal. Alright, so here we go with New Orleans. Let's see, what can we get? Some of these are pretty damn good, actually. Alright, you've already got bluffing, so we don't... Admittingly, Soar or this Sheriff badge would be really good. But maybe another time. Let's have a quick look-see. Well, we could get a machete, but... no, not quite yet. Alright, we're just boosting a few... grabbing a few things while we're at it. Let's see. Quick escape would probably be helpful for you, because... oh, admittingly, the fact that she already has Nimble is... not great, but at least you'll have... at least we've got some things working in our favor. Let's see, defensive... well, we might as well get some improvements, if nothing else, that we can work with. And now that we've spent the money, let's have a look at what we've got as far as special. Let's see. Well, we might as well go with a quick thinker on this one, actually. But, oh wait. Hold on. Actually, General Olaf is the way to go here. The Swedish General Olaf, who actually prefers skiing over fighting, wants to teach you one of you defensive tactician defense or technician offense. Bray, obviously. And we're gonna teach Bray some defense. Bray learned the tactician thing defense, and we gain a bonus for collecting get more money whenever a level 2 tactician succeeds on the adventure wheel. So Bray doing tactitional stuff is helpful going forward. And we've also upgraded Stockholm so that we have options of getting more people later on. But I think we'll leave it here for now. At any rate, my name is Brightops, and I look forward to hearing from you.